addiction's fine, right?
Or what?
Like coke addiction's fine, right? I can
Yeah. Certain coke
like,
is totally okay, I guess. Just not on stream.
One addiction is okay, but not the other.
This is
Caffeine,
discrimination.
nicotine, water. Stay hydrated.
Asphyxiation.
Everyone's on drugs here today.
I don't know the definition of that.
I guess we're starting already.
Hi, everybody.
Hello.
What up, gamers?
Welcome back to Alcoholics Anonymous, apparently. No, we are here to play D&D.
Are we?
I hope so.
On a
We're an
Monday?
AA
On a fucking
meeting.
Monday? This is weird.
Am I in the wrong call?
We're in the wrong day of the week.
That's weird.
Day is it? Monday, July 25th, 2022.
3 days the weekend when you don't have a real job.
My next character is going to talk like this the entire time. He's like a budget
it's
Kermit
so-
the Frog.
OG Willikers, Batman.
Oh, fuck yourself, Batman. Anyway, where the hell do we leave off? Help me.
Hey, everybody. So, picking up where we left off, you guys made it to Port Aerosmith. Wow, you made it. You made it to your first major stop on your way to the tiefling homeland of Zayfarel.
Whoa.
With hopes of chartering or buying or renting a ship of some kind to make your way across Workin Symphony. The quickest route on your way to Falfair, to go to the wastes, to then find the city of Zayfarel. Upon entering town, you guys were met by some of the local, the order. Just general taking note of people coming in and out of town. For some of you that have been to major Vertrag towns before, you are familiar with the increased presence of the order in these larger cities and metropolises. They asked you some questions: who you were, what you're doing here, why you come here, who owns 7, basics. After a little bit of confrontation was settled by a quick suggestion from Ravi, you guys were eventually made it into town. You found a livery. You rented your horses.
Thanks, Suji.
Found out a little bit about some inns in town. You were told about 2 inns in particular.
Ship's Wreck.
The Ship's Wreck, the more lower class, working class bar and inn in town. It's on the opposite end. And then Workin's Bounty, which is more of the upscale, on the water kind of establishment. Yes. After some discussion, you guys decided to make your way to the Ship's Wreck. Making your way through the center of town, a little bit after nightfall, you made your way through more of the shopping district that exists in the center of town. Most of the fishmongers and different shops have been closed up for the day. 7, you were able to find a blacksmith and / armory, and noted that where it was, because unfortunately they were at least closed for business for the evening, but there was still smoke going. So you just assumed that they were just working. You made your way through town, keeping eye out on different things. Vinteth, you spotted, with the increased presence of the order, the building you were looking for. This town's chapter of the Order's Hall. You and Ravi, you and Tinkers, made your way inside, spoke to a clerk. You asked to speak to somebody higher up in charge. They told you that they were out for the evening. What would be back for their shift in the morning? The rest of you took your hand at juggling and some recreation time.
Forgot about that.
Oh yeah.
The recreationals.
Recreationals.
Recreation. Don't throw bladed objects in town. It's fine.
Yep. And as Vinteth and Revi caught up to you guys to see the display of some expert juggling from some of the party.
Literally all of us.
Literally all.
We use
Damn.
all our RNG.
I know we don't know this because of course, it was just told to Valir, but I had something like along the lines of Valir feels some sort of energy in this town. I missed what it was when you said it last session. I was just curious for the refresher.
Sure. Yeah. As you guys are making your way to town, as he's been doing, Valir has been trying to connect more and feel the Leiatic energy of Zelenkov. And as Valir, as you were making your way through town, while you felt the ever-present feeling of the ley lines and Leiatic energy, as you made your way through the center of town, you felt a strong tug towards the ocean. But you eventually made your way to the shipwreck, and after procuring some rooms, got shit faced.
Oh, a few of us.
Most of us.
You're right.
Perhaps,
I didn't.
Heroes!
The hero.
The best.
but as half your party got shit faced, 7 tried to drink without a mouth. Towards the later in the evening, Valir and Vinteth blocked a table of individuals that hadn't been drinking, had drinks in front of them, not sipping, keeping to themselves, and general suspicious behavior. But as the hours grew late in the night, Valir, Vinteth, and 7, you hauled your drunken companions up to bed, split them amongst your rooms, and the 3 of you held watch each with a drunkard. As Zoth whispered sweet nothings to 7 to keep him from destroying the room.
We get some examples of what he's saying to them.
I do like a lot about murder. Murder is not a bad thing. See, we kill, we keep going, this is what we do.
Yes.
But you must be sneaky about it. Like all the worst lessons.
Now we know.
I was gonna be like, oh, does he just hear meow meow meow? I'm like, wait, he understands Celestial.
Also, Zoth can speak in common.
Oh, okay.
With Zoth. But as the night progressed, while keeping watch and listening close to the ears and hearing the ruckus from downstairs start to settle, Valir, you heard no one approach your door.
Mm-hmm.
You did see the letter slide underneath it. And that is where we pick up. It is up to you what you wish to do with that information. You have the contents of the letter in your possession. If not, we can keep going to the morning.
Yeah. Pick it up, read what it says. Kind of give I guess you could say I just kind of grunted and scoff and just put the letter away and just keep it with. I still keep it. I don't throw it away. I keep the letter and that's it. I move on with midnight.
All right. Valir, Vinteth, and 7 make perception checks for the remainder of the evening.
Whole thing's acting up. I need a second.
Yep.
That's because Rugbarg has abandoned you.
Uh-oh.
Oh, you'd be so happy, wouldn't you?
I wouldn't care.
Yeah, no. Roll 20 is just acting up right now.
Doing a roll for you.
Yeah.
You might
What's
need to
your-
refresh it just because you're not in 20.
D20, I think. Yeah, no, like I have nothing in the chat, nothing. Roll 20 is just loading.
Hey.
Whoa.
All right. All right. Very perceptive.
That's a very aware AI.
Working? Nope.
Towards the wee hours of the morning, for the most part, for the last several hours, it's been deathly quiet. Other than the snores and rantings in their sleep of some of your drunken companions. Rest of the night goes without issue. You wake up the next morning, you all complete a long rest.
Yay.
Awesome.
Did it, gang.
Can I have a Constitution saving throw from Revi, Suji, and Zaishu?
No.
Is it-
you-
I was about to ask, do any of them have hangovers? That's exactly what I was about to ask.
You said Constitution saving throw?
That's correct.
Yep. Okay. Could be worse.
Let's see.
There we go. 3 14s. Revi and Zaishuri, you wake up. You're not totally hungover, but you're groggy. You got a little bit of the God, I wish I would have ate something last night type feel to you, and you are certainly hungry and very, very dehydrated. Suji,
Yep.
you are fucked. You are absolutely just not having a good morning. You don't remember meditating. You might have actually tried to sleep last night, and none of that went well for you because you forgot. Like, nothing went
Got it. Got it.
Mechanically, you're a poison for the next hour.
Oh,
Oh.
great.
Wow.
Damn.
Or until you do something to cure it, of course.
Yeah. Like drink more alcohol.
Yeah, of course.
I mean, if you're always drunk, you can never be hungover.
I've tested that. It works until you can't get to the liquor store.
Water. I need water.
We're all in our rooms right now, right?
Yeah. So far, 7 is with Saishori, Suji, and Valir, and
Yes, sir.
Revi, and Hidef.
Yep.
And Tinkers.
I am going to go and get some water and some food in me before I collapse.
I'll say a morning prayer for you.
Thank you. Much obliged, and I will walk out, go downstairs to start getting that done.
Lear, what the fuck happened last night? Did we fight the goblins or something? I feel like shit.
No, you were parading around calling yourselves, well, us heroes. You're getting very sloppy. I don't think you ate anything or drank anything that was now non-alcoholic. So yes, you kind of have yourself to blame for all of this. And on that note,
Valir, what the fuck are you talking about? I don't remember any of that shit.
and on that note, Suji, I hit my gong
Oh,
You should go out
no.
before you vomit here. Please don't vomit in this room.
What's the fucking room keeps spinning? How am I supposed to walk? Uh, I try to prepare good berries. Can I just prepare them, or do I have to roll since I'm
No, you
fucked
can
up?
prepare them.
Okay.
Poison, you are disadvantaged on ability checks, attack rolls, and I believe that's
Gotcha.
That's it.
I like fumble to try to put a few in my mouth, but I managed to get there. And I start to just like head out of the room into the hallway, not really going.
As he gets out, I kind of like use my elemental power to like slam that door to make sure he doesn't come in here. Get that drunkenness out of here.
The loud noise super startles fucking Suji. What the fuck? And basically anyone who else walks into a hallway, I'll like interact with them.
yeah. So at this time, the two Suji and Revi, you both have that moment of like the two drunk guys coming out of different rooms and just like seeing each other.
Robbie just sees me completely destroyed.
I get it. Eh,
I don't. Well, where the fuck are we? Why are we in this shitty ass place?
well, you know, experiencing the local flavor. I don't know. I can't process you right now. I'm going downstairs to get food.
Whoever decided to come here, can kill them, please. I
No,
just gotta start following.
we should be forgiving.
Whatever, I don't
Because-
fucking care.
Coming here led to a great time, a bad morning, but a great time.
I wish I remembered this time.
Well, that's that balance. You have to live on the edge of blackout drunk. You must keep your mind. Although last night I do think I overdid the heroes thing a bit, or maybe it was just the correct amount. Who can be sure?
There were heroes here? Why would a hero
Yes.
come here?
We, us.
What
The
the fuck
hero.
did we do last night that were heroes and were fucked up?
I just had a revelation last night. That's all. Maybe, you know, alcohol inspired, but with some veracity. Maybe we averted a great crisis and we should be a bit, you know, a bit more charitable when we're thinking of ourselves. That's all.
This really is from drinking last night. I feel like I should just stick to whatever Gus gave me the one time.
I don't think that's the best idea. I mean, no, just
Charlie, I can't listen anymore. Can we just go downstairs, please?
yes.
Thank you.
So we'll head down.
I'm gonna follow their suit and also head down for a meal and a lot of water.
I'm doing my usual morning prayers. Let me try to reach out. Something.
Praying? He's praying.
Not
Ouch.
not what we want.
Not a very religious morning.
Doo-doo-doo. I'm sorry. The god you were trying to reach is unavailable.
I would like to pray.
Let's hear a prayer.
I
What do you
want I want to understand how they chose to poison themselves. And why do they think I'm not a person?
We don't think that.
The guards.
Yeah.
Nice.
I think it's definitely that was a spite.
Need to understand why they kept yelling heroes when all when I had the same thing poured on me, I just got sticky.
7. There are many things that you don't yet understand. This might just be one, but it does it warrants more research.
Right.
And also, fuck them cards.
Fuck them guards.
Also,
Understand.
make a wisdom check.
All right. Just straight up. All right.
Push that button.
Nice.
The fuck did Revy do to you?
Oh yeah. I'm gonna go get him at the bar.
What did I do?
He
Oh.
choked him.
Oh.
Oh yeah, whoops.
Wait, what do you do? Wait, what?
He charmed him.
I completely forgot about that.
Oh yeah.
We're coming
I-
in hot this morning.
Yeah, I did say that was only going to help us for last night.
Revy.
All right, so I'm going to go lift up Bravi at the bar and start yelling at him.
Easy enough to do. He is very hungover and a
Yeah.
very tiny elf man, and you are a big, strong robot.
Yeah, we're gonna hold him just over my head and start viciously shaking and ask him, "What did you do to me in the
What
cart?
are you doing?
Why did you do this to me
What are you doing, Seven?
from the cart? Why did you do that?"
Because if you do something like attack someone in every major city, we're not going to be able to get anything done.
I
So,
haven't attacked
let's.
anyone in any
I-
city. Those guards are challenged to a contest. No one was attacked, Ravi.
That's, I suppose, Seven. But you seem to want to attack a lot of things, and I was just trying to keep us peaceful through one day of our travels in this major port town.
I
He
did.
blurrily sees in like the corner of his vision just like a shaking motion, and he just yells out, "Bartender, I'll take one too."
Now, please, I'm very hungover, and the shaking is not making it better.
I drop him
Ugh.
immediately.
Ugh.
Full robot height.
Get up.
Jeez.
Let's just
You could
have the day.
Oh.
I shouldn't have charmed you, but
Yeah.
I said we would have a fun day, and didn't you have fun?
I learned recreationals and I couldn't throw anything in the town, and then I had to carry 3 people to bed.
So what you're saying is you got to show off how strong you are. I'm sure you did that effortlessly.
You said fun, not effort.
Got me there. Seven. It's going to
You're
be a
buying
good
me
day
a sword.
today. We're going. Fine.
All right.
We're going to the weapon shop, as you said yesterday. It's going to be a fun day today.
All right. Happy 7 noises because he's not buying a weapon now.
Happy 7
And Bob-
noises.
Yeah. There's chirps and whirring going on. I don't know.
DM, how far away was the orders hall from where we are?
From here, 15, 20 minutes.
All right. While this is going on, I plan on walking down to the bar and just grabbing Ravi or whatever the fuck conversation they're having.
All right.
Yeah.
7 gets a free weapon.
Seven's
I
happy
will-
now.
Yeah.
I will turn to Ventat then and see. I assume you said you pulled me away.
Yeah, I'm just grabbing
Yeah.
we're going finishing what we started last night.
Okay. So, have you let anyone else know about the orders hall? Are you still resigned in your decision to say everything you said you would yesterday.
We'll see how it plays out.
Okay.
I only plan on asking, like, that we traveled through Morant. We wanted to stop and greet the orders hall as we do in every city.
Mm.
Courteous. See what they say. If they give me a hint, maybe I'll pry. If they get a little hostile, we get the fuck out of there because we got bigger fish to fry at the moment. Deal?
Yes. Good thinking, Vinteth. Yes, I'm in.
All right, I'm gonna leave Zoth at the
I'm
bar.
going
Whatever
to-
the fuck doing
I'm-
Zoth things.
I'm going to bring Tinkers, post him up outside. Let us know if he sees anything. Tinkers,
Yeah, boss.
let's get moving.
All right. You gotta tell me twice. Fuck out of here.
As always, Tinkers, you have an important job.
Yeah, I'm used to it. It's fine.
Distract.
All right. Two of you and Tinkers make your way out of the bar on your way to the orders hall. What do the rest of you guys do? Suji and Zaishuri, you are downstairs finishing up breakfast and copious amounts of water.
Yeah, I'm barely functioning.
As for myself, I get out, I look at the letter one more time, glance, skim it, still shake my head, put it back in my pocket, leave the room, and start heading down with the rest of the group downstairs.
And just for Valier, for you, you understood. So basically, that is a handwritten letter,
Yep.
and those parts are inked out.
Yeah, I got that.
Just making sure.
I got that. Yeah.
While we're at the table, I just kind of go to Zaishori, Zaishori, what the fuck happened after we killed all those guys that were chasing after the goblins? Did you kill? I don't really remember much. My memory loss is pretty brutal right now.
DM, do I remember?
I mean, yeah, that was days ago. That's 2 days. You have fuzzy information of what happened yesterday.
Oh, I thought we got there immediately.
No. That was at least a day. That was a day and a half travel.
Okay, I'll retcon that a little bit. What happened after? I kind of remember us getting stopped by guards, and that's about it.
Suji, do you? I can't deal with this right now. Do you really not
Deal with
remember?
what? No.
You don't remember at all? The drinks?
No, clearly I can feel drinks, but I don't remember anything. I don't even remember this time. I don't know why we're in some shitty fucking shack. It looks like. Sorry. I shouldn't say that so loud. Oh my god! Why do I keep drinking? I don't even remember being upset. I usually don't drink when I'm feeling good.
I'm just gonna pat his back, and, rub it a little bit, and be like,
The first pat makes you go. "Oop," then I settle.
okay, I'm just gonna rub.
Thank you.
I'm gonna be like, ask Ravi. Ask Ravi, okay? Here. I'm gonna just slide over my cup of water so I can sip from it.
Okay.
Just go ask him, okay?
Robbie, what happened? What happened?
I'm gone.
He's turning into a stranger at the
He's
bar.
gone.
I thought he was gone, but I just went along with that.
Well, I'm gonna look at it
So I knew he
I'm
was
7.
Yeah. Currently in the bar is 7, Suji, Saishori, and Valier if you are now coming downstairs.
Yep.
Um, I just kind of look around for Ravi. Can't quite find him, and I just go back to drinking the water and like just suffering. And that'll just settle what I'm doing.
Zoth that is currently sitting on Seven's shoulder. See, puny elf man can't handle alcohol. It's fun.
It is. Look at them. So strong yesterday and today. Can't stand upright.
They be heroes.
Not heroes. A small amount of liquid turned heroes into losers. But now I get a free weapon. So it's all about this sneak attacks. How do those work? It's not hard to be sneaky this big.
The four of you in the bar have anything else you wish to do in the next 20 or so minutes?
Suffer.
I go to the barkeep, and I'm assuming it's the same one from last night.
No, there's actually out of the three that were there, this is a fourth separate one. He's the only one running the bar.
Okay, so he wasn't there yesterday then. Okay. In that case, I'm just gonna chill there, eat some food, and just kind of be me.
Meanwhile, outside, the two of you have anything you would like to do on your way there, or you just want to skip to the Orders Hall?
No, I'm just gonna turn and just say thank you for getting me away from that situation, Vidtef.
You forced your way into this. You want to see it through. Plus, having a
well,
little bit of backup's never a bad idea.
I think you've discovered by now I am just a bit nosy, so yes, I am curious.
Understatement.
But more importantly, I'm happy to make sure you don't go and walk into this situation alone.
You might want to use a pseudonym as well.
I've never had to. Yeah. Okay, fine. I will use an alias of sorts. I guess. I hope I'm convincing. This is not something I've never really had need to use a name other than my own.
If someone asks your name, you just say a random name. You can say you're 7 if you want. Point to a random object in the room. I'm doorknob. Like, change it. So it's like doorknob. You know, some weird accent.
I'm not going to put on some strange accent. Who do you think I am? But
well,
you're right.
We're elves in a human town. They don't know.
A fake name would be smart, though. You're right.
Just say you were adopted by dwarves. Doorknob was your dwarven name.
Few minutes pass, and eventually you guys see in the distance the morning bustling Orders Hall, a little bit more lively than the night before. You see a large portion of guards seem to be either coming and going, people on shift, coming back from patrol. It's definitely more lively this time of day.
Lots of people. Guards. All right, so what's your name going to be?
Yularis Erethri. It's it's a real family back where I'm from, the Elethris. So I can at least, if necessary, back it up a bit. Information could be fuzzy, but at least, trying to make it work in a way that makes sense.
Yularis Erethri. Are they like a big noble family? Would they be well known?
Oh, no. It's just a regular family of elves. There's nothing too special about them, but they're numerous enough that, I could potentially get away if someone's vague familiarity with them.
So it's a common name akin to like human smith.
No, not quite, but at least where I'm from, there's certainly a lot of them.
Yeah, good enough. Thinking way too hard about this.
I like to try to do something right if I'm going to do it. So not just going to give some nonsense name I can't back up, nothing behind it. But maybe I'm just being paranoid. We'll see.
Fair warning, before we step inside, don't be ballsy. Be what's the term? A little, I hate to say this, but submissive.
Diminutive.
Respectful.
That's
Respectful, yes.
Yes.
That's what I'm looking for.
And I'm letting you take the lead regardless. This is your pursuit.
They could be a little standoffish, jittery when you question about their inner workings or anything to do with the order itself.
Subtlety, tact.
Yeah.
I understand, Vinta.
Let's do this.
Yes. Tinkers, just post up. I'll point to whatever roof is in, around me. Just post up there and let us know if you see anything strange.
Aye. You see him kind of. They're the closest building. Make a perception check for yourself, or investigation. I would say, your choice.
Let's do perception and taking a look around. I'll be fair. I'm not gonna look really hard before I go in. All right, 20.
Ooh.
Bang, bang.
So yeah, taking a look around. This being the second Orders Hall, building you've been around since coming to Vertrag. You do see again similarities there. The building itself seems very cookie cutter. This main big building, with this one smaller not even a building. It's more of like almost looks like an outhouse, but it's a little bit more nicely kept off to the side. But gated in, and the nearest building to that gate is about 40 to 50 feet from the main entrance.
Okay.
Plan these things with a wide berth.
Okay, so then I guess I'll just have Tinkers come in with us. In that case, and then if assuming it wouldn't look too ridiculous, have him post up wherever we can when we get closer.
Sure. Three of you approach the front door of the Orders Hall.
I'm assuming there's guards sitting outside front of the doors.
Yep. Like I said, there's 3 guards posted at the front entrance, but there are just on the walk up, you guys pass about 15 guards that are either coming or going, and they, politely nod to you, give you a once over, kind of, see who you are, what you're doing here, but they don't stop you.
I'm walking with a little slower gait than I'm used to. Like, hello, sir. Very, very humble.
Yeah, I'll just give nods as I pass.
You get a couple nods, a couple good mornings. As you approach the front door, the 3 guards, one of them the ones that are actually posted at the front, one of them kind of steps forward and just like, "Good morning."
Morning, sir. I came by last night to speak with your captain, and I was told to come back in the morning. My name is August.
Right. I mean, I'm not sure. Welcome to the orders hall. Someone inside could help you.
Oh, thank you, thank you.
Making your inside, you do see a different individual sitting behind that front desk area. You see guards that are coming in from like the off to the side. What you know is like the holding slash prison slash judgment area. They don't. Nobody appears to be coming like in with a prisoner at the moment, but it's just people kind of coming and going from that area. There's that hall, like dining hall, off to the left hand side, and then there's that single office that is towards the back. That usually is what, from Fintech, from your experience, is where whoever is in control or in command. That office is usually shared by 2 or 3 individuals, depends on the size of the town.
Gotcha. I'm gonna go over to the registration guy again. Like, good morning. Good morning.
Good morning. How can we help you today?
I look at the register to see if my name's still there from last night. Is it?
Yeah, still there.
I'm gonna point to it and be like, hi. I was here last night, and I wanted to greet your captain and ask him a few questions if I could.
Right, yeah. You told us about that. Yeah. What can I say is the nature of business? Kevin's a busy man. Just got to make sure.
Just a few general questions. We generally travel back and forth between Ashfaller and Cordath, and we came up north on business and passed through Morant, and the town was very weird, and the order hall wasn't there. And I was just wondering why, because I was told to stop by the order hall on the way there, and they weren't there.
Make a persuasion or deception check, your choice.
Not my night so far.
I will look at him and just kind of nudge him, and I'm gonna chronal shift.
Oh boy. Let's go better.
Well, sometimes the universe says no.
Well, what's the worst that can happen, right?
That's the dice roll.
You just wasn't meant to be.
Yeah.
Right. No, yeah, not a problem. You know what, guys, take a seat right over, and he points to like there's some like sitting benches in like the open waiting area. Let me see. God, who's on this morning? I think it's the. Yeah, let me see if the vice judge can see you guys.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yes, thank you.
Shuffle over, sit down.
You see one of the guards that comes by, the receptionist kind of whispers him something, and then goes into the receptionist goes in the back to that office area.
I'm just going to look around like I've been here before, but it's still kind of new.
Yeah, I'll try to take it in.
You guys wait for 5-10 minutes. Eventually, from that back room, the receptionist does not come out first. The first person that breaks the threshold of the door is a very, very barrel-chested, human male, mid-30s, He's got black hair pulled into a single ponytail, wearing glistening silver and gold armor. Vinteth, for you, he carries a very familiar jagged broadsword on his back. This is the sign of a vice judge of the order.
Oh. As I see him walk out, I'm gonna slip my signet off and pocket it.
Make a sleight of hand check.
Ah, fuck. We're over 10 this time.
Not bad.
Over 15, in fact.
We're in the upper quadrant.
Gentleman approaches the two of you. Good morning.
Good morning.
Lauren Coldspear, Vice Judge of the Chosen. May I help you?
Yes. I just wanted to say you have a lovely establishment here. I've been to a few order halls, and this is one of the nicer ones. My companion and I, we sometimes run courier service from Ashfaller to Cordath, and we're on a trip up north towards Falthier, and generally my employer has us stop and make small donations to the Orders Hall, and we passed through Morand, and the Orders Hall wasn't there, and I was just curious as to why.
Wasn't there, you say?
Well, the building was there, but there were no order there at all. No chosen anywhere to be seen, and the townspeople were acting very strange. So strange, in fact, that it spooked us and we just left. Sometimes we like to browse the shops, but not in Morant, no.
I believe they need the orders hall there. They seemed, as my friend said, very scared.
That's certainly strange. I haven't had much connection to the Orders Hall in Moorhead quite some time. I just assumed that they were, you know, we don't need to talk much. We all report back to Crowhaven, to the main Orders Hall there. But usually they ask if supplies are low, and we haven't heard from them in I don't know 2 years, year and a half. But it's troubling if you're saying that they're gone. You said all of the Order are gone.
Not a single chosen scene, no. And the townspeople, we asked one, and they just ignored us and kept going.
Certainly peculiar. As I should write back to Crowhaven. Certainly, definitely not right at all.
Yes, I've never been to a city or town north of the border of Cordath that didn't have at least one or two chosen around.
Yeah, for that many men to abandon their post, that is unacceptable.
I am very weirded out by that experience, and I figured I should report it, yes?
No, that is very good, and you have done a great service for Trag and its people and protecting those here. And I'm sorry, what was your name again?
August.
August. And I'm sorry, you, sir?
Yalaris.
Lars. I certainly appreciate you bringing this to our attention, and we will make sure I will have had missives sent to Crowhaven to find out more about this abandoned town. That is not, Morand is under the Order's protection. Do not worry. We will get to the bottom of this.
Oh, before I forget, I'm gonna take out 10 gold, and then I'm just gonna like subserviently like hand it to him like this. Like, on behalf of my employer, we thank you for protecting us. And just like give him the gold.
Make a history check.
Oh boy.
Uh,
It's not unheard of the Order Hall to take donations. The small building outside is actually a shrine / collections plate. It's not bad to give it directly to especially a vice judge, but it could also be construed as a certain way to do it open.
What way?
I think he was trying to say it might come off like a bribe.
A bribe?
Yeah.
No.
You see,
I just kind of stare. I stare at August.
Well, it's like I would do this the normal way, but I am not a human, so I do not feel comfortable putting in the collections plate for the father.
Randomly muted yourself. Okay, wait, sorry. Repeating.
Oh no, it's not a problem. I mean, I can take it. The shrine outside is open to all. It is a shrine for the sacrifice, so it is not technically human or order bound. So,
if that is what you wish,
we would be happy to place our donations in the standard way. Thank you for your consideration.
no, not a problem. Thank you again for being standing citizens. Well, I guess not citizens. Are you citizens of Vertrag or visiting?
Visiting, yes. No. Do you know when we might be able to travel back to Morand? I mean, do you know how long it may take for Crowhaven to act on this information?
Well, I mean, to send a letter to Crowhaven from here, if I can get it on a ship, it should be there within a week. And from there, just how quickly they act. But I am confident in the order and their response time, their ability to protect theirs.
Here, thank you, Vice Judge.
yes. Thank you for speaking with us. I know you are a very busy man.
Anything I can do to help people.
We will take our leave now. We have much to do. I'll like give a little bow, then fly out.
I'll do the same, and I'll follow behind Vinteth.
Nod to some guards on the way out, make it to the collection plate, drop 10 gold.
Yeah.
When we make it out, are we okay to make it outside?
Mm-hmm.
I'll just kind of turn to Vinteth. Well, you believe him?
I'm gonna shrug. Keep going. You can discuss it more behind closed doors.
I'll just keep walking.
Yeah, I want to get a little further away before we
That's fair.
speak anything out loud.
Yep. You guys make your way outside, go over to the small shrine to the sacrifice, drop off your donation. And within a couple minutes, you guys make your way outside of the Order Hall's grounds. And are you guys heading back towards the shipwreck, or?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna get Sabin and go to the weapon shop, I guess. But he seemed genuinely perturbed when we said that the Order's Hall wasn't there. I don't know.
Yeah, he did come off, at least to me, it's truthful. Well, I guess we can always swing back and hopefully. Gosh, is that the right move though? Maybe we should. They might just send a contingent of soldiers there to die.
So
I'm
if
not saying I know.
if they don't report back, then they know there's definitely a problem. Because judging by his reaction,
That's true.
well, we don't know if they were pulled away on purpose, if whatever the fuck is going on there happened because the chosen were just killed or something.
Yes. And that could have happened, and it's possible that this particular vice judge just didn't know. So that doesn't necessarily tell us anything, even if he wasn't necessarily involved in what happened. But maybe we'll get lucky and he'll send a contingent out there.
Yeah, if they go die, they go die. At least somebody's handling it.
Yes, we can't solve all the world's ills.
How'd you like my acting?
that was quite a voice, Vintef. That's going to be a fun one if we ever have to. Now, do you use the same fake identity each time?
Do I look like an amateur to you? I don't often have to pretend to be a different person, but it comes in handy.
Yes, that was. I was impressed. I never would have seen it coming. But more impressive than the accent was the act itself. The small and compliant.
It doesn't feel good to do. It doesn't feel good, but it's necessary.
I've no doubt, but you played the part well.
Oh, my neck hurts from bowing so much. Ow. All right, so what's the plan now? That's dealt with. We got
Let's
a little bit of info.
seven to the weapon shop. I'd like to see if there's anyone who might dabble in scrolls around here, though, in a port town. I honestly doubt it. But I guess we'll see.
There might be a magic shop.
I don't necessarily expect a full shop, just someone who might.
The port town, lots of people come through. I'm sure there's something. Not gonna be anything like Babby, but
no,
something.
Probably not. But at least we can, make a couple stops, spend the day, and get our ship, hit the road, the seas. There we go.
While we're talking, I put my ring back on.
Oh, good call on that. Slipping that one off.
Yeah. Kind of a dead giveaway that I wasn't there to see the order. Church was pretty well known.
I imagine so, especially after how you departed.
We're gonna let's leave that one alone.
Yeah, fair. Sorry, I don't mean to. I'm just poking fun a bit, but I know it's serious business over there. I still think about what may have happened. It's hard to get out of my mind, and it's not even my town.
Are you dreaming about the screams?
Yeah. Not so much the screams, just a fascination as to the sort of magic that was used there. I obsess over it.
It's
the
beautiful.
Sort of power and coordination it would have taken to do all of these things to an entire town. It's horrible, but it's
I know what you're gonna say.
Incredible.
It's fucked up, but it's beautiful.
Oh, a little bit. That sort of magical strength I can only dream of.
Yes, the strength, not the screams. The strength, yes.
Well, I mean, the screams, I would never do that, but I'm just saying that having the power to do that would be something to experience. Hypothetically.
I don't know if I would want to be on the experienced end of that.
No,
As an observer, maybe even participant, depending on circumstances, sure. As one of those poor bastards, no.
Like, no, of course not. No, I'm saying something to experience that being able to cast a spell or spells that I don't even know of such power. All of the ghosts in that town and even the enchantments on the walls, we couldn't break through them. It was just due to luck. They forgot to do the ceilings, and we would have never been able to even discover what happened. It would have been an encased tomb.
You know what bothers me the most?
What?
All of those souls should be with the mother. Every single one. Whatever's going on there is suppressing her. So she can't collect them. They can't go to her. She can't communicate. And I got through to her once, but it's bothering me. I don't care that they're dead, really. Shit happens, but natural processes need to come to fruition.
Yeah, we've talked, Ben. I mean, I may not love the mother to the extent that you do, but yes, I certainly acknowledge the need for death. The natural passage of life must be maintained, and whatever's happening there is wholly unnatural. Well, shall we go collect the others?
Vintas is just like lost in thought to himself. Like, what if the power of the mother brought them back, but she's being suppressed, so it's not the power of the mother bringing them back. So he's just kind of like,
Meanwhile,
maybe
back at the bar. What is for you guys doing for the next half hour? You got food, you got water.
I'm kind of like stumbling around the bar a little bit, like trying to look for Robbie still. Kind of go up to the room.
Oh my gosh.
Just can't find this guy. Fuck is it?
Goes up to the room, realizes it's locked, and Revy has the key.
But I'm like knocking on Robbie. Robbie. Not hearing much.
Do we hear him?
Yeah.
Robbie.
The whole bar just hears me.
You know what? I'm gonna go to Suji. I'm just gonna tell him like, hey, you know what? I kind of been wondering where he went to. Maybe we can go find him.
Okay. Yeah, we probably should. We should probably go and find your mom too.
I'm gonna take him to the rest of the group and just say like, are you guys ready to like head out? Do you guys want to go and try and find them?
Yeah. Some fresh air will be very good right now. What about you, Seven? What do you think? You want to step out for a second?
Yeah, I'll step out. Wait, I'll take a quick look before Robbie gets there to buy me a new weapon.
Buying you a new weapon, and why is that? Why is he buying you a new weapon, Seven?
Oh, it's so I put him down and stopped the shaking. Because he used magic on me, and I did not like that.
Oh, yeah. Understandable.
Yeah.
Well, his solution to everything is always using magic. But guess it works out. You're getting a free weapon out of this, aren't you, Seven?
Yeah.
Wait, Seven, what the fuck happened last night? Robbie attacked you with magic?
What?
He just said Robbie used magic on him.
Yeah, when we first entered the town, he did, but that's fine. Now.
Like a firebolt or?
No, it just. I'm not really sure what happened. All I know is it's his fault. And I was mad.
Oh, okay. Huh.
Don't worry.
Just a
Last night,
firefly.
last night sounds really fucking weird. Well, do you know what happened? Like, I'm trying to find Robbie to find out what happened since I'm sure he doesn't want to say or doesn't know.
You poisoned yourself.
I just remember getting to the gate, and that's about it.
Yeah, fuck them guards.
Yes, them guards were not the kindest to you, Seven. I was trying to tell them not to say anything to you. I told them to be careful, but no, they did not want to listen one bit.
You're the only one. Everyone is just let them believe I was property.
Oh no, I told them
Yeah, you
that
did.
you are your own person. And if they have a problem with that, they can ask you about it. That's what I told them. I was trying to be nice about it.
Yeah, but then Ravi wouldn't let me explain myself and just magic poof, just told me I was gonna have fun. What fun? I had to carry it into bed.
Yes. Well, maybe if you happen to run into them, you could have your talk with them. But who knows?
Yeah, I'll talk to them outside of town.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, that would be quite amusing to see.
Right.
Well then,
Well, we do have a ship to acquire still.
very true.
Oh yeah, you guys can't breathe underwater, can you?
No.
No.
That's sad. All right, let's go.
Off we go.
All right.
Suji, are you Suji? You are you following here?
I guess. Where are we going again? Robbie, yes.
I'm just gonna
Yes.
interlock my arms with Suji's and kind of lead him out.
It's like carrying a drunk out of a bar, but just a really fucking hungover elf.
All right, where are you guys heading?
Armory. Center of town. So they're coming back from where they went. They're likely to see at least 7 from wherever they are.
All right. Yep. So, catching us back up. All right. So yeah, you guys, the four of you, by the time you guys gather yourselves, have a little bit of conversation, finish your breakfasts. Valia, you had breakfast later than everybody else.
Yep.
By the time you guys get yourself together and start heading away towards the armory, about halfway back, Vinteth and Revi, you do see approaching you is the rest of the party.
And that's just lost in thought, thinking about like what that power could be.
Yeah. Oh, perfect timing.
Hmm.
Okay.
Wait, we did run into him. That's what you just said, right?
Yep.
Okay. Robbie!
Gonna look at Robbie and point in the direction of the shop.
Yes. Let's go.
I've been looking everywhere for you.
I'm gonna let go of Suji.
What happened last night?
I left.
No, last night, not today.
We got drunk and we declared ourselves heroes. What do you think happened?
Did anything relevant happen? Because I remember getting to the gate and that's about it.
Not really.
Okay. I guess I feel a little more calm now. I think I'm starting to feel a little more sober. Don't let me drink again.
I don't think we'll drink for a long time.
Ready for some time off. I'm going to start walking in the direction of the shop.
Okay.
Me too.
Yeah, I assume 7 didn't stop.
Yeah, he just kept going.
Started talking, and 7 just kept going.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. As you guys meet back up and make your way towards the center of town, you see this time in the morning, things are getting a little bit more lively. You see a lot of the fishmongers have been open for several hours now. They got up at the crack of dawn. You guys, between your drinking and up late, you guys got a little bit of a later start today. So right now, after breakfast and everything, you guys are probably pushing like 11, give or take. But 7, knowing where you're going and remembering where the armory slash forge is, you make your way to not a huge establishment, but was the one you saw. You can see the front door is now open. Taking a look outside, there is a single placard hanging, and you can see the name of the establishment as well as its insignia. It is the Iron Seahorse with an actual picture of an iron seahorse on it.
Nice.
Nice.
Yes. I'm gonna look around. I want to see if there's anything that really strikes me as being a really nice or better quality weapon in there.
Really? Make a investigation check.
I almost picked intimidation. 22.
Intimidate
Nice.
those weapons to be better.
Yeah.
Do it.
Oh man.
All right. So, looking around, as far as what's out on display for sale, a lot of it is just your basic weaponry. They don't have a huge stock, but there's a combination of short swords, long swords, great swords, axes, harpoons. You see, that's the other thing that kind of stands out to you is a lot of more of your sea-bearing weaponry, harpoons, tridents, iron nets, things that you don't really see in like more bigger city.
Oh, 7. How? Oh, he said he noticed the harpoons. If I'm not looking for them, never mind.
All right. I want the harpoon and I want the trident.
I also want a trident.
I'm obviously gonna go inside and just investigate to just see what kind of stuff they have inside there, like forge related, etc.
DM, is a trident two-handed?
I think it's versatile. I think you can use it two-handed. Let me just double check.
And then, DM, I also have a question. So I have nets in my inventory right now. These are different, like iron nets. These
are weighted iron nets specifically for like fishing.
Fishing.
They are meant to sink and capture.
Got it. Okay.
Are they like metal rope, or are they like ropes with like iron weaved into them, so they're more sturdy?
On like investigating, they are braided iron, like actual.
Okay.
Yeah.
Net.
I'm gonna grab a couple of those when I get the chance, or at least one, depending on how big it is.
Place is cool.
Do I see any warhammers?
Make an investigation check.
Oh, I also want to check something out.
So tridents are one-handed, range thrown.
Are they just sea javelins?
Basically.
That's harpoons or sea javelins.
Yeah.
Tridents. The king of the sea.
Can you see what kind of two-handed weapons they have?
Not a problem. Yeah. Taking a look around, like I said, they're basic swords, axes, Vinteth looking around, no hammers here. Hammers are not not usually to this part of the world. They're not like a very, sought after thing. Okay, yeah, tridents are versatile, so you can do two-handed.
Are there any magical weapons at all?
Nothing on display. Mostly basic, fine weaponry.
Oh, on display.
I will call out to
display.
the shopkeep. Excuse me.
Hi, morning.
Good morning. How much for those? How many? First of all, do they have multiple nets?
You see at least 3.
Okay. How much are those nets? And then there's multiple harpoons.
There are 4.
Or harpoons, and then the trident. I just kind of look at Seven like.
It's not, yeah.
You know the weapons you have are probably that thing looks goofy.
All right. I'm going
I
to.
mean, if you want it, but I'm just saying I'll buy you harpoons. Those are going to could be very useful out there.
The tridents will be very useful too. I can throw them. Remember when I threw the metal thing I had?
Yes, I do remember.
This is better.
The harpoons are 10 gold pieces. The weighted nets. Shopping. Pulling up this. Change.
That's actually that's a different item in the DMG.
No.
Oh, okay. I was like, thought you were looking it up. I was like, wait, what?
It's a different item in Roach's item chart.
Ah, I see. I'm gonna have to ask you a question.
Weighted nets, 4 gold pieces a piece. And you said the trident?
Apparently, yes.
Yeah.
Is there only one?
There is exactly.
Devin, you just heard Zaishori say she wants it for, again, some reason. You two figure that out. I'm going to get you harpoon.
So just crossing arms like, I should have shook it harder.
I promised you one weapon. I'm getting you 4.
You used magic on me. I could have just
getting
eaten
you 4 weapons, Devin.
But one item.
Trident's 5 gold pieces.
You and her figure that out. I'll take the 4 harpoons and 2 of those weighted nets.
Right. 2 nets, 4 harpoons.
Those can be compressed enough to store in my bag of holding. If not, I actually will not get them.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can. Well, you can feed them.
Yeah. Yeah. It won't be easy to get out. I know that, like compared to my other ones.
Yeah. Right. 4 harpoons, 2 nets. That's 48 gold.
I will give him. Oh, good. That puts me to exactly. I think puts me to a round number. I'm down to 100. I was ending in 48.
Gonna ask the shopkeep if he has anything nicer than these as I pull out my fancy battle axes.
And I will let 7 take the harpoons, obviously.
Yeah. I mean, nicer in ornateness or
quality.
Quality. I mean, plenty of things that are sharp do the job. Those seem to be more display pieces.
No, they're used.
I'll turn towards everyone else. Anyone else need anything? I mean, sure, you said you were going to get the trident, yes?
I was thinking about it. I'm definitely gonna grab some harpoons also.
I go up to Shopkeep and ask him like, is there anything
Did I buy all the harpoons? Oh. Well, sorry, sure. You're going to have to talk to Seven. I think he only had the 4.
I still have some javelins. I'll live. So they'll definitely enjoy them better.
All right.
Is there anything any weapons that you have throwing wise that are good for me to like, if there's something under the sea, I need to like, I guess you could say harpoon, but smaller. Do you have anything like that?
I mean, yeah, pretty good arm to, throw it. I mean, the standard darts can go a little bit into like you're gonna lose a lot of velocity anything you throw that's not weighted. But darts can hit some things below the surface. Daggers might have a little bit more heft to them. Nothing really designed to be thrown.
DM, how many daggers can I hold if I just want to throw them?
I mean, you can have a bunch of daggers on a belt or in a pouch.
Yeah. Is there a limit? Well, what's the limit, should I ask?
I mean, they have a weight limit.
Yeah.
They have a weight and a practicality.
You
can't put 100
they don't.
Assuming he was pondering this out loud, I will turn to him and I'll say, if you want to buy more than you can carry, I'll just throw some of them in the bag.
True.
So, I mean, daggers weigh about a pound each. You're probably not very close to your encumber limit. You could probably, I would say, comfortably on a belt, you could probably carry 5.
Okay.
Before you start impeding stealth checks and things like that.
Yeah. Meh. Let's see. Yeah. If that's the case, my arm is pretty. This is where the power comes from. This is what makes the weapons happen right here. This gun right here. In that case, if you have any darts, I would just take those.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I got some darts still over in the fat section.
Cool. So I realized I'd thrown a lot. That's it. I got
over to 7. 7, do you want a trident?
Kinda, but if you want it, it's fine.
DM, can you tell me more about the trident?
Sure. What do you want to know about trident?
Is it as strong as my greatsword at least?
I don't believe so.
No, it isn't.
If you wield it two-handed, it is 1d10 plus strength.
I look at the wrong thing, Rochi. Oh, it's your item thing. You're not taking from player's handbook. Never mind.
1d10 plus strength. 4.
I'm unfortunately intimately familiar with that weapon due to Jason's campaign.
What do you say it's worth it?
I'm sorry, 1d8 if you two-handed.
That's not too bad.
It's worth it if you don't mind a 5 gold piece projectile weapon. You need something to throw. Huh?
I'll pass.
All right, Ravi.
I've already left. I'm out. I'm out the door. I'm gone. I bought him 4 harpoons. I'm done.
All right, Falky, I'll take the harpoon too. The trident.
All right, 5 gold pieces.
All right, no problem. I'll hand him 5 gold.
All right. So yeah, Valir, there are 25 darts available.
Cool. I will. Okay. I'll take 20.
4 silver.
Give you the 4 silver.
I will walk back in. You know what? No, I know it's going to bite me if I don't do it. I'm taking that last net. I know it. Tinkers, you know that was going to bite me, isn't it?
Yeah, how many times do you need that 3rd net?
Yeah. Generally, you shouldn't, but probably will. I will hand him another 4 gold, and then I will walk back out.
I will also walk out.
Suji.
Yeah, I rolled a 9 before on my investigation check just for forging stuff for future reference.
All right. So while all this is happening, the forge isn't out front. Like it's a business out front, and he has like his forge in the back.
Mm-hmm.
So like while he's like talking to everybody and like collecting money, like you go and like you're just doing that like very like kid, like I want to go see what's in the back. And, excuse me, no, please stay. And the very hot, very dangerous back there. You shouldn't go back there unless you're a professional.
Oh, it's mine. I'm a blacksmith. Don't worry. And I just kind of keep trying to walk. I take like a look around.
Make a dexterity or strength saving throw.
Oh boy. Oh boy. He may be a master blacksmith, but is he wise?
Oh,
Oh,
So,
Oh my gosh, dude.
so as you say, don't worry about it, and you keep walking. You feel a very, very trained, strong hand just clasp onto your shoulder. I'm sorry, son. I'm gonna have to insist that you not go near my forge. I cannot be held liable if anything were to happen to you. And you can feel this is a very strong dude who slings a lot of very heavy metal on the daily, and he does not want you in his back. He does not trust the puny elf man who says, "I am a black."
I'll go after Suji.
shit. So sorry, I'm still a little hungover from last night. And I just kind of ask him like, just for future reference, when I come back to town, like, do you have what items do you have in your forge? And I try to ask him a couple like, main important things I would need for the armor.
Okay. You're just kind of like trying to gauge like the
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, easy enough.
Like some of them ain't more obscure stuff. Obviously, I know there's a forge, but
yeah. Okay. Yeah. So easy enough. He gets very, after his defensives kind of like, subside. He, very. Oh, this is my craft. I'm so. No, very people ask me about it, and he kind of just goes in detail, like, oh yeah, just goes through the different type of equipment, tools, and he will describe to you everything that is in a blacksmith's pack, toolkit.
Gotcha. So pretty much everything I'd ever need for something like armor.
Yep.
Okay. Oh, that's awesome. Just for future reference, like if I pay some gold to use it in whenever we end up getting back, would you be able to rent out the space for like few days, possibly 4?
I mean, as long as I know ahead of time and I don't have any orders I have to fill, I mean, why not? I could take a vacation, I guess.
Awesome. Thank you very much. We'll like try to figure that out later. And I pretty much just walk out and meet everyone else.
It's always nice to see someone get the spark of the forge.
Bitch doesn't even know I'm the master.
Kid got a long way to go.
It's like it's the meme. It's the meme. They don't know I'm a master blacksmith.
Over in the corner.
You can see a single callus on that kid.
So yeah, I just regroup up with everyone. As I walk out, I'm kind of just like, so what's next on our agenda?
Well, I'd like to see if there's any magical dabblers in this town. I know that Vinteth wants to go and, work on getting the ship, I believe he said immediately. So I'll wander a bit and, anyone's welcome to come. But maybe we'll stumble upon something else interesting in this town. Maybe someone who dabbles in alchemy. Who knows what you might find.
I would like to see a magic shop. I would like to see a magic shop.
Okay, so are we? So we take a bit more of the day then?
Well, we gotta ask somebody if there even is a magic shop. So instead of wandering around, let's ask for directions.
Yes.
Do I see any guards? Look around like you.
I'll walk back inside.
Harder.
Sorry, one last thing. Is there anyone in town who dabbles in magical arts, scrolls, alchemy, anything of the sort?
Magic. I mean, not that I can think of. Not really not really in tune with the whole arcane thing. It's not really been my cup of tea. Not really familiar.
So it's not that you don't have one; you don't know if there might be one around here.
I've never been in need for one, so I'm not sure.
Okay, no problem. Thank you again.
Fish. Some good fish places in town.
Oh well, next time we're here, we'll have to indulge, and I will go. No luck there. He doesn't know, but you're right. We should ask around and see if we can find someone who knows.
Do I see a guard anywhere?
Yeah, you're pretty close to the order hall, so constantly guards coming and going.
I'm gonna shuffle over to one. I don't want Siege or anybody hearing how I'm gonna be talking. I don't need them going, why are you talking like that? Excuse me, sir.
Hi.
Is there a magic shop in town? Anybody who deals with scrolls or potions or anything of the like?
You see, you approach, and there's like these two guards that are kind of moving on their way. Kind of talk to each other real quick. Oh, there's that one place. Yeah, I don't know how much magic they have in there, but it's probably better place. No better place to look. Start looking. Yeah, there's this small shop. It's out of the main circle, and wouldn't let them be part of the actual thoroughfare. If you go and give you directions.
Thank you. I appreciate the help.
Small hole in the wall place. Owner's a little,
They tend to be in many cities, yes. I understand.
Crazy owner. That means this place could be good.
I'll shuffle back over to the group. Turn around and nod to the guard one more time.
Good luck. Go on their way.
Alright, he said there's a little small place that way.
Okay, so how about we stop there and then work on getting the ship?
Yes.
Sounds like a plan.
All right, let's go.
Sounds good.
I'll lead the pack.
Okay. Yep. You guys make your way. It's a little outside of the center, like thoroughfare, shops. But you guys travel for about 10 or so minutes, following the directions, and you come across. You're in more of a little bit of a residential area, but in between these, like, two kind of smaller like houses, there's this like kind of jammed in the middle between like what would be like an alleyway, like single door, like very small shop, like just very hole type place.
Well, I guess this is it.
I'm gonna look at it.
Investigate. Check it out a little bit.
Yep.
Is it obvious that there's a way inside?
Yep, there is a front door. Taking a look at it again, it's this small. The front entrance, the front of the building is no more than 8 feet wide, and it's got like a small, like 4-foot doorway.
Got it. Oh, so Seven's not coming in with us.
Single story. At its apex is probably 12 feet. Like, and it has like a slanted up roof. As you get closer, for everyone except for Seven, the first thing that hits you is the smell. Like you got used to the salty sea air from being just in town. But as you get closer to this place, you get this very earthy, herbal, almost. If you ever been to Lush,
Yeah.
it's just all bad all at once, and that first waft of just like, yeah. Seven, you smell nothing.
Nope.
That's
Well,
a smelly smell.
7, you smell
That's-
nothing.
That's something.
No. What?
Just an interesting scent.
Oh. Seven wonders, do I smell?
I mean, I guess when you're covered in the guts of another creature, but normally no.
You're not supposed to be using magic on me anymore, Ravi. How did you hear my thoughts?
Oh, that's what you were thinking.
Wondering himself.
I thought you said that.
Get out of my head. Get out of my head.
I'm
Now I
sorry.
need a smell.
Forget that ever happened.
Seven was about to mess you up, yeah.
That'd be a neat trick.
Yeah.
What is that? Is that just herbally?
Yeah.
Are we walking?
I'll walk inside. I'll turn towards Seven. Seven, we'll be quick. I'm not sure that you can get in here.
No,
I'll
but
stay with you, Seven.
Why?
I just don't really want to go in there, to be honest.
Okay.
I was just trying to be nice.
All right.
Seven, is there anything you want specifically?
I want to learn to do that ice thing that Vintet does with the hand.
Ice? What?
It means chill touch.
Oh.
Which is funny because it's not actually like.
I thought he was referring to the ice knife thing. I'm like, I never used ice knife. Ice?
No.
You're not cool enough.
Oh.
It's green spectral energy.
All right. I got robot vision, all right? I might not know all the colors.
I'm
heading
in. Yes. So
I'm also heading in. See you, Seven.
Bye.
Yeah. I'll head in. I'm curious.
All right. So making your way inside, the smell that was already in the open air that you could is only amplified once you are now into this enclosed place. And as you get inside, you realize this place doesn't go more than 15 feet deep. This is a very small, like 8-foot by 12-foot building.
Do I see anyone?
No, what you do see are plants and vines and literally wall to wall, ceiling to ceiling, just different plant life. And now you're understanding where the smell came from.
Yeah. Yeah.
That smelly smell.
That smells.
And also, as you walk
Smelly.
inside, and you realize there's not room for you to go more than a couple steps in before it's just plant life. So, like, you take a short step inside Shore, he kind of like bumps into you.
Yeah. Wait. Hello.
Sorry about that.
Hello.
No one's gonna be a chicken in here, right?
No
Who
more
is this
chickens.
Hello. 1 second. You hear some ruffling, and from like behind this like wall of vines, essentially, you see this smallish humanoid start to kind of crawl his way like past this just giant beaded curtain almost of just plant life. So sorry. Hi. Hello. Hi. Yes. Hello.
Hi. But just curious here with our group to explore your wares. I kind of curiously glance around.
Curious indeed. Welcome. Please look around. What are you looking for? What do you need? Who are you? What do you not?
Well, we are not sure exactly what it is that you do here. At least I'm not.
Well, I specialize in botany and all things stemming from those things, and any mixtures, concoctions, and the like that you can distill from plant life. That is what me, and that is what I do, and that is what I can help for you. What are you looking for? What do you need?
Oh, I see. You brew them yourself here. It's not just you don't just provide the ingredients.
Of course, yes. I do have a limited stock of varying concoctions and potions and dibble dabbles.
Well, what sort of interesting things might I'll be honest, I haven't encountered. We haven't encountered much in the way of potions outside of, and I kind of like pull a healing one out of my bag. Like, of course, just, basic healing. A couple of others we've stumbled upon, but I kind of turn towards the rest of the group. I don't know if I have knowledge of like other potions that exist, but I wouldn't necessarily think I would.
Make an Arcana check with advantage for school.
Okay.
Went to school.
14.
The basic potions. Obviously your here. Your any of your basic healing potions. Lower level protections, resistances, things that you can gain from the vitality of a potion. You know that there are obviously potions that can mimic spell effects based on their ingredients. You're not quite sure which ones. You never really dove deep into that field, but they do exist.
Yeah.
So if you know more about spells than you know about potions. So if there's an effect you're trying to mimic, you can ask.
Okay. Any potions that might mimic the effect of a spell outside of healing? I don't know. Maybe. Oh gosh, flight.
I mean, I have things that can make you think you're flying.
Maybe we are about to go on a long boat ride.
Ooh, long boat rides. Yes, that is exactly what you need. No, I do understand what you were saying, and I am just making jest. I do have that, though. I do have things that can make you think you're flying, but I do understand what you're asking for. I don't have anything in the way of flight potions at the moment. I do have. Yes. It's not quite flying, but it can turn you into mist if that helps.
Turn you into mist.
Yes, for a duration at your discretion, of course. You can control it. You can go in and out of the mist.
Oh.
But you are mist for a certain portion of time. Is how it is. I do have basic resistances. If you're trying not to, if you going out in a thunderstorm and you don't feel like getting shocked by lightning, I can help you with that. I can if you're going into a volcano, I have fire resistance, a little bit of ice. Let's see what else. He kind of looked around. Do you have money?
Well, we have been told. We have been told that we're not poor. I mean, we can dabble in your more interesting items if that's what you're asking.
Fantastic. There's so many people that come in here asking for things, and I go through the entire catalog, and next thing I know, they have no money, and it makes my life kind of a bore. It's just, you tell them, oh, I have all these amazing things, and like, that sounds fantastic, and then I tell them the price, and they're like, I'll take one lesser healing potion and leave, and it's absolutely demoralizing. But yes, I if you're looking to spend some coin and get a little bit of bang for your buck, I do have one vial of invisibility. That's can be a little bit of a fun thing. But yeah, what else? What do you want? What are you looking to do? What are you doing on a boat?
DM, what just mechanically? What does that do? Or do you want me to ask?
Like what a potion of invisibility does?
Oh, well, you said invisibility.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
What did you think he said?
Oh.
Yeah, I thought you said invincibility. I'm like, what the
I was saying, like, whoa, that's a trade-off here.
You get Mario Star for
yeah, it could be for how many rounds? Like that could be pretty crazy. Invisibility makes more sense. Mimicking invisibility for an hour?
Yeah, it's regular invisibility. Copies the spell.
And how much would that one be?
Invisibility would run you 800 gold.
I kind of turn towards the group and I say, like, I can do that to myself, but for one of you, that could be quite useful. If your enemies can't see you on the battlefields.
How much is in the group fund?
The group fund is 38 platinum, 5 gold. It is there to pay for like horses and inns and things like that.
I was curious.
That's your personal money, it would be.
Hi guys, I messaged the DM. Like I said before, I was just gonna be heading out early, so I'll catch you guys all later.
Fuck you. Where you going? Why are you leaving?
I have work at 6 a.m.
Oh yeah, right.
So it's already like 7 hours till I have to wake up and stuff.
Yeah.
You're right.
I will 100% watch the VOD.
Yep.
Yeah. Cool. Peace.
Good night.
Later.
See ya.
See ya.
Oh wait, no, fuck, now the camera's all fucked
he
up.
just messed up. He messed up the whole stream, right?
Wait, no, come back.
Just leave it on.
Tell him to come back and just go camera off, right?
If one of us shares screen, doesn't that put a window up there? Can you use that?
Maybe don't try it. Fuck it. Yes. Except the positions are all fucked up.
That's fine.
All right, let's just.
We can deal with it. We're not going
fine.
later anyway.
But he's back. Yeah, just he's doing it. Good boy.
Oh, we got a haircut.
Nice. All right, that'll work.
Potions, botany. What do you want? What do you need? What can I help you with?
Yes, that would be very useful for one of you. And how much are the resistance potions?
Your basic resistances will run you 400 gold pieces a piece. I have currently in stock fire, lightning, and cold. Oh, and poison. I do have poison. I also have poisons.
Oh.
Yeah.
No, wink.
Different types of poisons, or is it just one basic one?
Well, that depends.
Mm.
Need it.
Mhm. Difference in detection levels, perhaps, or fast action.
Kind of takes a look at all of you. Well, if you're here and you're looking the way you do, I don't believe you're part of the order type. So, if I was to say it or not, I may or may not carry and dabble with poisons of different potencies,
I
reactions.
see.
Mm.
Mm.
So you're saying everything from sedative to
Oh, if you're looking for a sleep potion, I have that too.
Do you have one that can cause paralysis?
Do I? Nothing in paralysis at the moment. I have sleep and I have very ill.
And what's the very ill potion?
But how much? Or
Yes, how much?
very ill will run you 1,200.
Ooh, that sounds like it would be very ill indeed.
DM mechanics check on that.
Yeah,
Interesting.
I'm curious.
Very ill is a. Sorry, that's one of my homebrew ones. Okay. Very ill is incapacitated for 1 hour.
Oh.
Mm.
Mm.
Basically, yeah, that is our paralysis essentially. And we've
That's
got
pretty
invisibility, 800.
good. Do you have anything that can freeze something?
Not much in the way of freezing. I have not freezing. That's about as close as I can get. Unfortunately, plants can only go so far.
I'll
Do
look
you
at
have anything
Valir.
that can enhance abilities?
Nothing in. I've dabbled in the enhancement type potions before. The unfortunate part of them is a lot of them require pieces of giant or giant blood to actually work, and those are very rare and hard to come by.
Sorry, what was what was that? You need what?
Giant's blood.
Yeah, it's very,
Giant's blood.
one of the ingredients for any of the giant strength potions is giant's blood of the particular giant that you're trying to mimic. And giants are thought to be extinct or near extinct. They have not been seen in person in a very long time.
Where the hell are people getting giant's blood potions from? They're just remnants left over.
They're very rare, very few and far between.
Interesting.
Also, magical potions don't have a shelf life, so who knows when they were made.
Fair.
Mm.
So you're telling me my potion of stone giant strength is very valuable.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Well, I'm going to take a couple of your resistance potions. Fire and ice.
Very good, very nice. Fire and ice, very good. You see him kind of like shift through these just different vine patches and He's producing vials from somewhere. You're not sure. There you go. Fire and ice. Anything else I can help you?
Any more interesting potions?
Not that are currently completed.
Oh. What do you got in the works?
I'll find out once I finish them and try them.
Princess just going to shake his head like
800.
I'll grab one of those.
You said you had fire, cold, and lightning resist potions?
And poison.
Poison.
I'll grab an invisibility potion.
Excellent. 800 gold pieces, please.
I kind of just hand him like a little sack.
I'll take a fire, ice, and poison.
Fire, ice, and poison. Dies back in. There you go. Hands you a little rack with your 3 potions. That'll be 1,200 gold pieces.
Give him platinums.
Ooh.
You have 120 platinums?
Yeah.
Ah. I must have used my platinums on something.
I have I have over 300 platinums, but yeah.
I have 160.
I have over 300 too, but 7 doesn't fit in the goddamn shop. Sounds a bit...
Well, excellent. Anything else I can help you with today?
No, for me, I think that'll be all.
That'll be all from me.
That's all for me.
But Leah, you really don't want one of those invisibility potions? Imagine invisible and you punch some heads off.
I thought about it, but have you seen how fast I am? I'm basically invisible at that.
I mean, but literally, you are not. I appreciate your speed, Leah, but they can still see you coming. Huh?
I kind of like just quickly raise my hand and just kind of do this motion and make Robbie's hair kind of like a gust of wind hit his hair. And I'm just like, did you see that, Robbie? Did you see my fist go through close to you?
I don't know. I guess I did not.
Exactly.
Okay.
But being completely invisible though means I don't have to get my hands dirty if we fight people. So that is intriguing to me. You know what? Let's go for it. I haven't been spending any of my money. I'll get it. Shopkeep. I will take that.
Here you go.
Thank you, sir. And how much did you say it was?
800 gold.
800 gold. Here you go, my good sir. Give you the 800 gold.
Well, it's been a pleasure doing business with all of you. It's fantastic. This is a great day.
Do you have a lot of people who come through here with the sort of coin necessary to buy your higher end goods?
Very rarely. This is usually the occasional sellsword or, mage. But, most of them come in talking big game and then, like I said, leave with a lesser or greater healing potion or two. And
I'm sorry. We've been, I've been quite rude. What did you say your name was?
The name is Nasham.
Nasham. And Nasham's human, right?
Yes, he is.
Okay.
Small human, but definitely still human.
Got it. Well, Nasham, thank you. We may be back, and if so, we may utilize your services again.
Come back anytime, especially if you have gold like this to spend.
Yes, maybe next time. I mean, just a larger entrance, perhaps. We have a friend we had to leave outside. He's a bit sad. Just food for thought.
I thought the place was quite spacious.
Yes, of course. It's been a pleasure, Nasham, and I will turn looking at Zyshori since I don't think I can leave until the rest of the people behind me decide to leave.
I kind of just like stare at him in the eyes for like 10 seconds.
Hello, Zyshori. Is there something else you require here?
I just stare.
Are you just trying to trap me here? Because you can see clearly I can't go around here.
You know what? We're done here. Maybe we should go. I
Oh.
turn around and I just start walking out.
So you walk through poor Valir.
Oh my god.
We have to daisy chain everyone.
Yeah, right. We gotta waddle out of there.
As you guys awkwardly and slowly make your way back out of this tiny hut of a alchemist chamber, you get back out into the streets. The day is yours. It is probably pushing noon at this point.
It's always the strange ones who produce the most brilliance.
Yes.
Yes. At least he wasn't as what's the word?
At least he wasn't a chicken.
Yes. Babby. He wasn't a babby. He wasn't as crazy or dirty or homeless looking. So that's definitely an upgrade, at least for me.
Well, maybe next time we'll be meeting him outside. Maybe the plants will have overtaken the entire establishment.
Yes.
Wish I could have gone in there.
It was a lot of
I'm sorry,
plants.
Seven. I asked about what you wanted. He didn't have anything quite the like, though.
Oh well. You should probably find a boat.
Yeah.
That was next, unless there's anything else someone wants to do in the city.
Did anyone ask him if he knew where a boat was?
I don't think he's going to know.
Okay.
No.
I
He
would.
seems a bit preoccupied with
I would
everything.
hazard to guess that if we head towards the water, we'll find where the boats are.
That's a safe assumption, Vinted.
I just started walking towards the direction of the port.
Follow.
Following.
Yep.
All right, you guys make your way through town. Takes you about a better part of a half hour to get to the port / docks area of Port Aerosmith. You can see
Anything interesting? I was just curious, like on the way for just a note for later.
Make a perception check.
Guess not.
Seven.
23.
He has discovered all of the town's secrets, hidden passages. We got to check out the sewers,
While
the
we're
secret
inside
catacombs.
buying fucking potions, this man's like asking, like, "Do you have a map of the town? Do you have a map of the town I could have? Anybody?"
So yeah, making your way from here towards the docks. Nothing super stands out, you guys from here, you would be going through a little bit more of the residential district.
Hmm.
Yeah, so essentially, the way the town is laid out, the center of that town is more of that like market, fishmongers, different shops that you were where the like blacksmith was. Then it's like a small residential area that then gives way to a couple more sea varying businesses, shipwrights, different, taverns that cater to, taking the fish in and making actual meals from them. And of course, the Workins Bounty, like those type of businesses kind of gives way to. So those are the things that you kind of start seeing. You'll see specifically there are two large shipwright companies as you get closer to the docks where ships are actually made. But other than that, you see some fine dining places. You see different.
Is there a? Well, I guess if he's willing to say it. Yes. Oh, didn't a few of you? Oh, come here, everyone! I was about to yell like a moron. Didn't any of the rest of you take any gems from that fund?
Yeah.
What?
We could get those assessed before we go.
I had thought about that, and then I immediately forgot about it when he started talking about invisibility potions. So,
if we find something along the way, we could take a quick stop in. I mean, for the purposes of the diamonds I took, that could have practical application for us.
Yeah, I have exactly 1 diamond.
I have a
I don't think I
couple
took
onyx
any.
gems, 2 small diamonds. Yes.
I have an amber.
I don't think I took anything.
I think you were the one who did not have the sticky
No.
fingers.
Gemless. Fuck.
I think I
Hey,
sold the rest
hey,
of mine.
hey! My staff has gems on it.
I gotta sell your staff.
While we look for that gem shop,
No.
grab a drink. I'll be right back.
How dare you? I would never sell my staff.
What's the name of your staff again?
Crossroads.
Crossroads.
Yes, sir.
Could have been at Crossroads tonight.
Could have been. But there's the D&D. D&D doesn't have wings and beer.
D&D could have wings and beer.
Could.
You guys are actively looking for a gem shop.
Yeah, jeweler, whatever. Someplace that could assess it.
Yeah.
Make an investigation check. One of you with advantage, or 2 of you if you want to lead the charge.
Yeah, I'm have good luck. Let's see. What I roll.
I'll roll it too.
Investigation.
17.
Nice.
Ooh.
19.
19.
So making your way down through the dock district, you guys kind of ask around to some of the sailors and sailors / just working people around here. First couple people you ask don't really know, but eventually you do stumble upon someone who at least points you in a direction of what they think is either a jewelry store, or I'm not sure if they assess, but they're kind of what you're asking for.
Good enough.
Yeah. Head over.
All right, let me know what you want assessed.
I have 5 diamonds of unknown value.
I have 3 small diamonds.
And those were taken from the from the fake quartz beard stolen fund before we gave it back. The goal was, as I was going through those, was aiming for 300 because I think I had rolled for the knowledge of like those being consumed in spells.
Sure. I only have what I took from the vault.
Fun times.
I have the 1 diamond.
3 small diamonds, 1 large red gem. It wasn't specified if it's a ruby or what. Just a large red gem, and then 2 onyx gems.
Cool. Start with Braggs. You have the most. I need you to roll 5 individual D100s.
Got it. Oh, one of those diamonds is going to be awful.
All right. So one of those is cubic zirconium.
I didn't even know that exists in this world.
It doesn't. You realize it's not even a diamond. It's a shiny rock. You get 1 shiny rock.
Oh boy.
Throw that one out. That's pretty good though.
Try to cast a spell with it. Just see what happens.
In fact, you hand it to the jeweler and it literally disintegrates in his hand. He's like, "What? What was this?" Is this a joke? However, top 10%, you have 1,000 gold diamond.
Oh shit. So that one's definitely. Can we split? Can I? Like, is that something that we can do? I don't know if that's a stupid question. Well, I guess I would ask them. Like, wow, that one's valuable. Can that one be cut? Do you do that here?
Yeah, for a fee, we could cut it into, sections if needed. It will lose value. You will not add up to a full.
I wouldn't get 3, or I would get 2 or 3. You know, I'm shooting for 300s here. A little metagaming, but
Yeah,
it's like,
you get roughly for what you would lose in the cut. Yeah, you'd probably get 3 at minimum 300 gold diamonds.
Okay.
But out of the other 3, 32, 32, 38, you have 2 250s.
Mm-hmm.
And 1 actual 300.
Got it.
How does the quality relate to spellcasting? Or is it just straight value? Diamonds are diamonds.
Just value.
Okay.
There's two mains. I could. I mean, one you should know, but I would say, there's a spell that I've known of, that I've seen wizards perform, glyphs to ward off individuals from treasure entrances, utilizes consumable diamonds. I believe you have something along those lines too, some sort of spell.
Let's find out. I'm pretty sure I do.
Yeah. So when I'm giving you these prices, this is like the actual price of the diamond. It does not matter what you.
Not what they would pay. Yeah.
So if you get fleeced, if you go to a jeweler and you buy a 200 gold diamond for 300, that does not make it a 300 diamond gold. Gold diamond.
I see.
So in the terms of me appraising them, I am giving you their mechanical value.
Yeah. What's the fee to split this one into roughly thirds?
Roughly thirds, if we can cut it. Call it 100 gold.
Sure. And what would you pay on? I'd take the 2 smaller ones, the 250s. What would you pay on these?
I can give you 350 for the pair.
Okay. So 250 then to me, and I'll give you these in exchange for the cut.
Yeah, that works for us.
Perfect. I'll take out the 2 and I'll hand it to him, and then the larger one, or the I guess better cut, however you want to call it, and I'll hand it to them.
Take some
then
time.
That would be a total of 4 300 gold diamonds. Yep.
Cool. All right. Who is next? Who's got diamonds? I sure you have 3.
I have exactly 1 diamond.
Oh, 1 diamond.
I have 3.
So sure, I roll 1d100.
3 diamonds, motherfucker.
And then plus 250 for me.
Bottom 20%. That is 150 gold diamond.
Nice.
Good to know. Thank you. Is it 250 gold?
150. Yeah.
150.
You can write that in like in parentheses, like diamond worth 150. Just to differentiate it. In case you get more diamonds.
Mhm.
Vinteth,
Aye.
you know what to do. You said you have 3?
Yep.
Nice.
Nice. It's fucking terrible.
So you have 1 250, 1 300, and that 152 is just on the other side, and 1 500.
All right. It's good to know. 50, 300, 500, you said?
Yep. And then any other gems you want appraised from anybody that are not diamonds.
I have an amber.
Yeah, for the amber, yeah, you can roll the 100. I'll handle the
Alright.
rest. 1.
85.
Damn. Dario.
You have 1,500 gold piece of amber.
Oh shit.
Oh,
Damn.
Certain,
get the rest of my
certain
gold.
gems are on a different scale.
Mm.
All right.
Only I
I
didn't give my other things to Babby.
have my large red gem.
All right. Make an insight check. Okay. That is a $1,000 ruby or 1,000 gold ruby.
All right. Then 2 onyx gems.
Okay. Roll 2 D100s.
Bing, bing.
Oh
Wow, dude.
no. Oh no.
Tonight is not my fucking night.
No.
It's only on gem rolls.
One of those is a rock. I don't know. how to explain that.
I'm just gonna look at it in disgust and fucking
Yeah.
throw it out the door where we came in.
The other one's worth 100 gold.
Wow, 100 gold. Down to 1 onyx gem. Anything else? Anything else? Anything else? Nope.
And the jeweler will offer you 1,500 gold for that red gem.
No, I need it. One of my cells actually needs ruby dust. Can you tell me what kind of gem it is specifically?
That's a ruby.
Ruby? Yeah. How much would it be to powder this?
I mean, do you want the whole thing powdered?
Half?
I can do it for 50 gold.
For 50 gold, I think I can crack it with another rock and take my chances.
25.
$25. I don't know if you know
do-
this. Hmm?
Oh.
Can you?
I have the equipment for it. You won't lose any product.
Fair, fair. I'll take the 25. It's fine.
All right.
All right, so now I have I guess it halves in value, essentially.
So essentially, what he will give you back is a ruby worth. Put down roughly 500 gold and 500 gold of ruby dust.
Got it. Thank you, sir.
And who's still at the jeweler? Like here.
I would I would hang around until we're all done. I'm not going to leave anyone.
Yeah.
I want to watch him turn it into dust if that's all right.
He will not allow that.
Oh,
Trade
can I make
secrets.
him allow it?
How would you like to make him allow it?
Oh.
Let's try to be persuasive.
All right. Persuade me with your words, and then I will ask for the rule.
Like, this is very interesting. If you don't know, like, I got eyes. I want to know if like I could see what could happen to him. I want to go there, and I bring out my trident.
Persuasion check with disadvantage.
I already have disadvantage.
Do it again.
All right. I know that's
That's performance. You rolled a no.
Yeah. No.
You rolled a 4.
Yeah.
I'll be right back. Sorry.
Yeah. I must insist. I can't have anybody in the back while I'm working with the machinery.
Well, I don't have flesh.
It's
Or
not.
that can burn.
It's not a matter of safety. It's more just I can't.
Wait a minute.
Can't
Wait a
read.
minute. Seven, couldn't you just grasp the gem in your palm and crush it?
Well, yeah, easily. I could do the same thing to his head.
Not go that far.
All right.
If you're really that upset about not seeing it, you could do it yourself. But
Yeah, I'd like to do it.
like he convinced me, it would be a better product than if it was not done on proper machinery.
Oh, I just don't trust them.
Why do you want your gem crushed?
Oh, why not?
Thank you, sir. I'm just going to turn and walk out.
So confirm, you let him do it or you didn't let him?
Who, me?
Yeah, did you?
What?
Are you walking out before he's crushing the gem or after?
7?
No, the guy.
My ruby?
Yeah.
Yeah, I paid him already. I thought that was done.
Oh no, because he was trying to watch him crush the gem. That's what we were.
Oh, I thought he was trying to get his own gem crushed.
No, he
No,
wanted to watch
yours.
crushing of your gem.
Oh, I am fucking tired. Yeah, he's crushing the gem. 7 just no.
I would need for anybody who is still at the jewelers at that time, perception or insight.
Perception
You
or
guys
what?
hear that?
Perception.
Insight. Yeah, I think it's Brad's mic is.
Oh wait, no,
Being staticky.
normal. Sorry, I still had advantage. Let's see. Perception. Nope.
Perception or
Insight.
All my good rolls are gone.
I
I'm just leaving Tiffany now.
I cannot roll shit.
Yo.
One moment, please.
This is all the lack of Soren Lynn in my life.
The dice are not with us tonight.
All right. You said insight or what?
Perception.
Oh, okay.
That's an obvious choice for you.
So you don't care. I'll let Revy roll for it when he gets back. But in the meantime, as this jeweler hands Vinteth hands you the satchel of ruby dust and a pretty sizable chunk of ruby still. You pay him. You guys are getting ready to leave. Valir, you're the first one to kind of pick it up on this though. It's not the same rock.
Who's he handing it to right now?
Vinteth.
Vinteth. I kind of nudge Vinteth, and I'm just like, doesn't that look a little different to you?
I'll stare at him for a second and be like, huh? Look at it again. I'm like, back up to the jeweler. Something you want to say to me?
Sorry. I don't know that you requested your gem be made into a chunk of ruby and ruby dust. That's what I did.
It's not the same as the one I gave you.
Well, of course, I had to cut it and then grind half of it into dust. It's not. Of course, it's not the same gem anymore. It's pieces of the same gem.
Well, where you want to back me up? What's different exactly? Because it looks different to me, but I can't tell how.
Enough of your games. Do you see these eyes? I see everything. I might not have said a word to you. I might not give you anything, but you and I both know there is a difference in this gem that we gave you and the one you handed to us. Now you see this big fellow over here. I point at 7. We're the nice ones here. He's the one you got to worry about. So again, what did you do with our gem?
Make an intimidation check with advantage.
Right. Oh. Damn.
Wow.
Once more,
One more.
One more.
Hey,
All right. There it is.
Okay. So as you confront him, and you could Vinteth, as Valir is talking to him and this guy is answering, he is now, and you can see it, he is lying through his teeth. That is not the same gem that you gave him. He gave you back what you were expecting, but it is not from the gem that you gave him. Look, I'm terribly sorry. I'm not looking for any trouble. You see him. I'm just gonna grab it. It's right here. Just don't. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You see him kind of like reach behind the counter and pulls up like a little satchel. He opens it and pulls out the gem that you had handed him. I'm sorry. And he kind of hands it to you. I'm sorry, I couldn't powder it. It's not. It's worth more, okay? It's worth more.
Well, is it a ruby?
No.
I'm just holding it in my hands, staring straight at him, letting them talk. Like,
I want my diamond repriced.
It must be something rather important for you to consider trying to screw over, and I kind of gesture towards 7. This group.
He's, shaky, but he's kind of like, he knows when he's caught. Not trying to die in his own store.
Yeah.
I can't confirm it, but looks like crystalline dragon's blood.
I'm just gonna be like,
He said crystalline dragon's blood?
Come again? I'm just kind of like, what?
Yeah, it's very rare. It's literally blood of a dragon seeped into the earth and coagulates into a crystal over centuries. It's very hard to come by and very hard to validate and make sure it's real. And it's worth the risk. It was worth 1,000 gold worth of rubies. I didn't care. It was worth. I'm sorry. It's once in
Must
a
be
lifetime.
super rare. Sorry, go on.
No, it's a once in a lifetime thing you see.
Must be rare if you're gonna put your life on it.
What is this just about riches, or is this something that you could do with it?
No, if it's, I mean, I'm sure some of the mages could do something phenomenal with it, but they're probably the ones who would pay for it. Yeah, for me, it's about riches. That right there would set me up. It would set up my bloodline for generations. If it's real.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh, shit.
Generations, oh my gosh.
So now I look at so we're keeping the ruby in the dust now, right?
Oh,
That goes without saying.
Oh, of course.
And it does.
And it does.
If you value this polite arrangement we've established, keep that information to yourself.
Understood.
I just turn towards Vinteth and kind of like eye towards the door, like it's time. Let's get the fuck out of here.
I really want to kill him. I'm not going to. I'm not going to.
Of course. Of course.
I'm gonna hold the gem. I'm gonna grip it tightly and use thaumaturgy and start like fucking rattling all this shit in the shop. Like, you are lucky. You're lucky. This could be something precious. I don't trust you. I'm keeping the rubies. Give me my gold back.
Of course, yes, of course. See, takes out, hands you back here 25 gold. It has been a pleasure doing business with all of you, and I hope you have a lovely day.
I'm just shaking my head at him.
Walk out the store.
Sly bastard. And I'll just turn around and go.
You keep eye contact with my pocket, everything. Want a chill touch? I'm gonna walk away. We gotta get on a boat and get the fuck out of here. I don't need problems. There's too many chosen. There's too many chosen.
Vinteth, as we get out of there, it's like it will be challenging, but we could find someone to try to validate the claim.
I want to kill him.
No, we're not killing him in a major port city.
I know.
We're not going to. I understand the urge. He tried to screw us, but I mean, if what he says is true, I can't pretend like I don't understand the instinct. That's sort of
crystallized
artifact.
Dragon's blood. I've never heard of that. You?
Well, I mean, I've certainly heard of dragons, but DM, anything beyond what I assume would be at least a vague understanding of what dragons are, you know?
Make an Arcana or History check.
Okay. 26.
You did a 25.
Oh man.
I mean, Gabby, yes. Being a member of the Faltherian Magic School, you are familiar with the lore of dragons. You are familiar with the fact that most of them had gone into either a sleep or not sacrifice themselves, but pooled their remaining energy, and that's what helped give birth to dragonborns in this world.
Oh yeah, that's okay. Yep. I remember that within the lore.
Put my gold back up.
There was no name. There wasn't a name. but you remember somewhere deep diving into just when you were first searching out through high magic, when you were trying to find something about time magic, and kind of led you down this path of just like upper levels of like magic study. Talk of some sort of highly concentrated, super potent magical crystal that had something to do with dragons and it sounds like it could be what this is.
I'll say to him, they created the dragonborns in this world. I mean, that sort of magical potency. I don't know much, but if that is that potential artifact, it's worth study, and we should, take a look and see, and eventually try to find someone who may understand it better. But we should also be careful. In the meantime, I mean, I can certainly help study it and see if there's anything we can learn about it, about the nature of the magic it may possess.
DM mechanic question. Would identify give me any information?
Let me try.
Try eventually. I'm gonna do it now. I really want to kill that guy.
I know.
Hurt him at least. They're lucky this town has so many fucking chosen everywhere.
Yeah, they God, they are everywhere.
I can bite his ankles.
If I sent you back in Zoth, you'd be dead.
No, look, I'm glad we didn't lose it. Oh God, I guess we should be more aware of those trying to screw us over. This incident and the quartz beards, just maybe some healthy skepticism would be good for us.
You guys need to be a little bit more perceptive with these things.
Thank you.
I'm glad you were here,
Yes.
Leah.
Yes.
I mean, if you hadn't been, we would have never known. But God, the thought of losing something like that.
Yeah, no, that. Imagine he just wants it for money. Can you imagine what someone who knows what this could do? What
he said it could set him up for generations.
Yes,
that's a lot of gold.
Yes, but the gold is not even the point. What we could accomplish with it.
Well, obviously, if it could set somebody up for generations, it must be
I
pretty
don't
powerful.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you think it'll be worth questioning? How does he know? How does he even know about this? Like, you two didn't really much idea of it.
I just didn't think twice when I looked at it. I mean, it was just snatched out of a pile by Vinteth. I assumed a red gem. You'd think it's a ruby. It was a pile of certainly worth several rubies in the pile.
I haven't given it more than a second glance since we first took it from the vault. I just assumed it was a ruby.
Yeah, not much. And let's be honest, what we saw from the quartz beards, the fake quartz beards, it was just going to be, oh God. They were consuming gems for their ritual. If this had been consumed, there's no question that level of power could have done whatever fucked up thing they were looking to accomplish. Whatever they were going to summon here, it was probably terrifying. I mean, this was just one gem among many, but clearly, maybe they were just looking for overkill. But if this is what they say, I doubt they would have needed much more than this to open up their gateway.
Yes, we could have pretty much been dead if they had this on them.
We should
We would
not let anybody know we have this.
No,
We should
no.
contact a broker. Is what we
Yeah.
should do.
We could send it to the broker.
Do we want them? We know the broker, but do we trust him? Something like this, it might just end up being another item that permanently sits in his magical vault. I think we should hold it, but I think we should be cautious.
I would send him a letter through whatever that gateway thing we have is, and say we've heard about someone who might possess a crystal through the drunken tavern story, something. Don't let them know we actually have one. That's great info. I'm sure with his industrious career in KFC slaying a dragon, they'd know more than whatever this guy did.
Just to play a bit of devil's advocate, I mean, I do want to ask the broker. I mean, he has so much knowledge, but remember where we acquired it? From the magical hoard that was given back to the broker, and probably by extension the quartz beards. Now, they may not know what was in there, but who's to say? Maybe it's best we don't draw any more attention to it from that side of things. As far as the broker's concerned, we did that job completely honestly. We may have skimmed a bit off the top for ourselves, but that was the only intention. We could open up a can of worms if we start poking around about it.
Fair.
Yeah.
All right then.
Just let's take some time, Vintet. Let's study it. If we hit a brick wall, we can decide what to do from there.
We're hitting brick walls? Where?
No, well, you can hit brick wall.
Okay.
But
where?
As soon as we find one, I will tell you to hit it.
Okay.
So, Vinteth, what do you say?
We study it, keep it secret. And I'm going to whisper to Robbie, be like, what if we feed it to Seven and he turns into a dragon?
Oh, God, I don't even want to consider a 7-looking dragon. Terrifying.
No, we're right. We keep it secret, keep it safe.
If we didn't get it from where we got it from, I would say ask the broker, but no, it's right now I don't think it's worth it.
I'm just angry. I want to kill that guy.
Go kill him.
Seven. Look. Do you not see the chosen everywhere?
I think what happened was fair. That's a pretty substantial hit. He gave up 1,000 gold worth of rubies. Think about the average amount of gold one of these sailors takes in, dock workers. You hit him. You gave him a substantial hit to the wallet, Vinteth.
He's alive.
You normally kill every man who lies to you.
Not lies, but crosses for something so valuable. I don't need to kill him. I just need him to suffer a little bit. Teach him a lesson. And if he dies in the process, well, he goes to the mother. Can't be helped.
Yes, and we go to the Order's prison.
Which is why I held my temper. I was this close to taking out my hammer and just smashing him in the head, but we're okay. Okay.
Yeah, I'm sure there will be plenty to smash in the journey ahead. We are heading out to the waters very soon. Speaking of which,
boat.
Shall we find that boat?
Boat.
Yes.
As you guys walk away from the jewelers, able to hug on to something a little more valuable than you thought. On the way to the docks to charter a boat, rent a boat, buy a boat, who the fuck knows? Either way, making our way
downtown.
Working Symphony.
Walking fast.
Faces past.
And I'm shipped.
You make your way, continue your journey to Zephyr-El. That's where we'll pick up next.
Nice.
Hey.
Clappy.
Damn, dude. Yo, we about to get hustled. What is that?
Yo, fuck that guy.
That's the world, man. The world is full of, just like the real world, full of liars and cheats.
All right, so real talk. Ever since you gave me that gem when we rolled the take share of the pile, or the fuck, I was like, why is it just a large red gem? Why is it not just a ruby? What the fuck? What else would a red gem be? Oh shit.
Hold on to that.
That is interesting, though. The implication that if we hadn't stole it, we would have never known the potential level of power. Now we know they would have succeeded. They would have opened the gateway to some, like, I mean, obviously we as players knew that if we failed, they were going to open the gateway. But now we as characters know, oh shit, they were definitely going to succeed in like whatever they were doing, assuming this is what we think it is.
Now that it's finally been figured out, they weren't needing a massive number of gems. They were looking for a gem. They just didn't.
Okay, so they gathered they didn't know what it would look like, and they gathered everything they could to maximize their chance. No, that is really, the fake quartz beard just said, we're going to throw all the shit at a wall and see what sticks.
And that's how you play D&D.
Well, good thing everyone had sticky fingers.
Yeah! Steal it for the good! Let's go.
Fuck you guys. Fuck you guys. I'm the good guy for once, somehow.
we all took gems. You just got the cool red one.
So basically, how that situation worked was gems were burning off for the spell every round. And if it made it past round 10, that's where that gem was.
Okay.
And would have been consumed, and that's when we would have entered a very different timeline of this campaign.
Wow.
Oh yeah, because it came out, you were just gonna tell us to like get the hell out of there, guys.
I wouldn't have had to have told you.
We would have just died.
We had, what was it? We had one chance to flee, and if we tried to fight, we were just fucked.
Essentially.
Yeah. Let's
even doing a campaign where everyone dies.
Start over.
Well, you gotta do new characters. If everyone's dead, that's it. That's the end of that group. And obviously, I would hope we would keep playing with new characters, even though that would be very sad.
Next character is very racist to dwarves. Fucking dwarves.
I think I would literally mourn all our characters.
That would be very sad.
7 comes back as 8 odd.
We start calling you Crazy 8.
Yeah.
Oh god.
So
come back as Paviel Dawnshard, the bitter, angry younger brother. I bet he never even talks about me, my brother.
Wait, no, I forgot.
And where did that accent come from?
Next campaign.
Oh yeah, Wolf Forges. So Roche, how dire would it have been if we never realized that we got swindled?
Not very. That dude just gotten very rich, and it would have depended on
we would have never known. Yep.
Dang.
Damn.
We'd have never uncovered the mystery.
I'm glad one of us fucking rolled the ball. Jesus.
And now, theoretically, I mean, not to say that any of us know how to do a ritual, but potential world-ending or changing power.
7 has to fight God one way or another. It might just be God. And that's when it's over for him. Trigger warning for still streaming.
But hey, thanks for playing. Good job, everybody.
Hey, man.
We did it.
Good stuff, Rochi.
I got some dragon's blood.
You guys didn't kill any civilians yet?
Yeah. Can't do anything in town.
Yeah. I feel Vincef will be the first to do it.
But like, to be honest, guys, Rhubarb did say fuck them guards.
Yeah, we've stayed as a mostly good party despite some of the incidents. We've killed some bullywogs, and that's just population control. That's good for the community. We've killed some thieves and some,
slavers
and some slavers. Yeah, I think so far we've been pretty good. Like,
some assholes trying to summon a fucking Eldritch, yeah.
Oh yeah, a couple of those shitheads who were already at the minimum con artists, and it turned out they were con artists who also, had just a bad hobby, a hobby of wanting to summon some sort of unknown, incredibly powerful entity.
All in all, sounds like a net positive.
Yeah.
Hey, look,
we've been good.
Only one of us has tried to fight a regular civilian type person, and did not end well for me.
I don't know. Let's see what happens. The drums might start beating louder.
Shadow people getting closer. Oh, it's gonna be fun.
All right, everyone. I'm gonna hit it for the night.
Yeah, that's it. Good night, stream.
Night,
Bye bye.
guys.
Yeah, man.
Good night, all. Till we meet again.